So we have a specific um, communication to do tonight regarding finances and how we are supposed to go about our finances. I was saying that you have to understand that. Please let's share the link and get others to join. Let's share the link and get others to join. Decision that you must make. You must personally make that decision for financial freedom, that you are going to be free from financial struggles. You are not going to depend on people. You're not going to be poor. You are going to be financially free. It is going to depend on you. There are a lot of decisions that are in life that does not solely depend on you. For example, marriage does not solely depend on you. You need somebody else to come and marry you, or you marry another person, or you marry somebody. So for you to marry does not depend on you alone. It depends on a lot of factors, a lot of people. It depends on a lot of elements that comes to play. But for financial freedom, it depends on you. You have to decide that I want to be financially free. You have to decide that I don't want to beg. I don't want to be poor. I want to be financially free. You have to decide that. Nobody will do that for you. You have to do it yourself. And you don't need a mother. You don't need a father. You don't need a brother. You don't need a sister. You don't need your husband. You don't need your wife. You just need yourself to decide that I want to be financially free. So the first point is that financial freedom depends on your personal decision. It does not depend on other people. It's the first thing that you must know. According to our studies today, you have to understand also that if you start early, it will help you. If you start early, it will help you. If you start early that I want to be financially free, and you start early to work on it, it is going to help you. If you decide that you are going to wait, time will not be on your side. You can make a decision for financial freedom at any age and at any time. But when you start early, it gives you room to make corrections. The mistakes that you make, the participation. So you can choose that you start early so that you can make, or you can make mistakes. And if you start early, so that the impact of the consequence will not be so much to your life and affect your life. Many people decided for financial freedom not early, and sometimes it goes against them. So you have to decide that you will start early, and when you start early, it is going to so much help your life. The next thing I want to say is that don't depend on government or depend on someone for your financial life. Don't depend on someone. Don't depend on the government. Don't depend on a certain CEO. Don't depend on your wife. Don't depend on your husband. Don't depend on your father, your mother. Don't depend on inheritance. Don't depend on it for your financial freedom. A lot of people do not make personal commitment for their financial freedom. They rest their future regarding their financial life. They rest it on other people, maybe their husband, their wife, somebody else. So they just look up to the government for financial freedom, and that is wrong, because the government cannot make you free financially. You have to decide that I want to be financially free. The government cannot do that. So if you are listening to me, I want you to decide today that you are not going to depend on anybody, no external person. Make a decision today that I'm looking forward to financial freedom by myself, by my personal decision, not looking up to anybody. And you decide that you are going all out and you are going for what you believe that you want to achieve so far as your financial life is concerned. Please note that money is important. Money is important to life. Money answers many things. And so money is an important factor you must consider in life. You see, if you did business or not, if you went into the business field, maybe you were a science student, maybe you are an art student, whatever, there's something you need. That one, it is non-negotiable. It is financial liberty, financial freedom. You need money. Whatever field you find yourself, money is important, and you have to consider money. You have to consider money. I also want to say that because money is that important, you must spend time to get knowledge about money. Be educated, personally educate yourself concerning money. How do you become financially free? And that is why some of these programs we are doing is important. Joining seminars like this, joining forums like this, it is very important, because you are giving yourself self-education for financial liberty, for financial freedom. It is very important. Nobody may have taught you in class concerning how you are supposed to cater for your finances, but you have to understand that money is important to life. And so if nobody schooled you in relation to money, you have to school yourself. If nobody schooled you with regards to money, you are supposed to school yourself. You must get all the knowledge that you need to get for your financial liberty. So I've said a number of things. I'm saying that money is important. Educate yourself personally for it. Number two, I have said that financial freedom depends on you. It doesn't depend on anybody. There are things in life that those things depend on other people. You need somebody else to give birth. You need somebody else to marry. You need somebody else for many things. But you need yourself for your financial freedom. You don't need anybody. You can personally decide that I'm not going to be remaining poor. I'm not going to be a poor person. And so I want to go in for financial liberty. It is a personal decision. I've also said that it is very important for you to understand that starting early is always the best way. Start early. Start early. Start early and make a decision now to go for financial freedom, because when you start early, it helps you to navigate the path of life and to the personal decision the personal decision you are supposed to take so far as money is concerned. I hope you are following. Please make sure you are following. Share the link to somebody else. Share the link and follow, and make sure that you are commenting your understanding. I want to go straight into the types of investment that you need to have, the types of investment that are viable that you can go into. Now, before I touch the first point. I want you to know that to make a decision today that you are going for financial freedom, one of the things you are supposed to understand is how to make money. How to make money. How to make money. Money is supposed to be made, and you should understand how to make money. How to make money, how to grow money. How do you make money and how do you keep money to grow it? You must understand how to make money and how do you keep money to grow the money. And in our other videos or subsequent videos, I'll be talking about more about this, because that is not the focus for now. Now, to know how to make money, you have to understand the various things that you are supposed to do. And that is why I want to talk about the investment, viable investment that you can do as a young person. So as a young man, it is important to understand how to make money. How to make money. Many people understand the traditional means of making money. What is the traditional means of making money? The traditional means of making money is to be employed by somebody. So some of us here have been employed by somebody. A certain CEO has employed you, or the government has employed you. So you are earning your income and you are earning money from the employment given to you by somebody. That is the traditional means of making money. So somebody pays you. Okay, that is traditional. But the principle of making money is still being engaged in the traditional means, and people get involved in the traditional means of making money without understanding the principle of making money. The principle of making money is that there is always an exchange of what you have for somebody to give you money for that which you have provided. So you are making money because you are producing something. You are giving out something. The government employs you, for example, and then you give up, or you give your time and give your knowledge and give your energy and give your know-how. You provide a service, and then the government or your CEO pays you for service rendered, for all the time you have spent in doing something valuable to that company, valuable to the government, and the government weighs the value you offer and then gives you money for that, or that CEO values whatever that you are giving up, and then the person gives you money for it. So the principle is the same. You have something you are giving, you have something you are offering, and the value of that thing to the one that wants to give you money, the person gives you money because of what you have offered in value. So if the person feels that whatever you are offering in value deserves 1,000 Ghana cedis, the person gives you 1,000 cedis. If the person feels that what you are giving up, or you are offering values 5,000 Ghana cedis, the person now gives you 5,000 Ghana cedis as money that you have earned because of the service you have rendered or what you have offered. So it's still the same. It's something you are offering. So when you are understanding money, you understand this principle is very, very important. You cannot have money when you are offering nothing. You can't have money when you are offering nothing. So if you want to have more money, then offer something more, or offer something that is more valuable, that people or someone can give you something called money in exchange of what you are offering. That means that, to see it right, real money is the value that you are offering. So if you have no value to offer, you don't have money. But you have value to offer, and you know how to go about it, then people will give you money for it. There are 4 investment avenues that I want to talk about today. 4 investment avenues I want to talk about. The first avenue I want to talk about is the marketing business. Marketing business. The first I want to talk about is the marketing business or trading business. Marketing business. As you are listening to me, what can you market? What can you market? There are many people who are making money out of marketing. Trading something, you market it. See, you are marketing a certain product, you are marketing a certain service, and as you market it, people patronize and they give you money for it. So what are you marketing? What are you trading? What are you marketing? There is an avenue there to make money. That field is marketing field. There are many people who are making a lot of money because they are marketing a certain product or they are marketing a certain service. And so you can decide that I'm going to make money in this area. Let me look for something to market. Let me look for something to market. So in this regard, you are just looking for a certain product or a certain service. When you go online, somebody is marketing something. I think once upon a time I was marketing a certain product from Max International. I am not the one that made the product. I was just a marketer of the product. Some people are marketing many things. People are marketing medicines. People are marketing. I heard Tobinco started with marketing drugs, and today is still marketing drugs. Before now, I think he started producing or manufacturing drugs. I learned despite marketed music cassettes, he was not the one that was singing. He was just the marketer. So if you know you are good at marketing, is one viable means you can get money. Go into marketing. Find something to market. Find something to market. Just today I was talking to somebody and I was telling the person that I think that he is good at talking. He's good at convincing people, persuading people for something. So I told him that we were discussing about farming, and I told him that the farming that he wants to do, there's an aspect of farming that he can concentrate and you get a lot of money. He can go and buy or purchase products from the farm, whether it is cassava, whether it is whatever, and go and market it. So he goes to the bush, buy the cassava, buy the okra, buy the plantain, and then go to the city and the market. So in this case, he's not the one planting. He's not producing the cassava. He's just marketing what has been produced. It is called marketing. It's called trading. You have gone into the field of trading or marketing. So you can get money. It's a viable means of getting a lot of money. People have been blessed. I know somebody who has built, about 7 rooms with marketing of oranges. He goes to the farmers and buy the oranges from them and then brings it to Accra and then market it to the people. They sell it off to the people there. So you do buy and sell to market whatever somebody has produced or the services that somebody is rendering. You just do marketing of it. There are some people who are marketing many things. People are marketing many machines, a lot of products, and all that. They are just marketing. So you can go into the marketing firm. I believe that you are getting me. If you are just following, you can just type marketing. Any point I mentioned, you can just type it there, and let me just get to you. I'm seeing some of you typing. Yes, you cannot have money when you are offering nothing. From Tina, you cannot have money when you are offering nothing. That is true. So marketing is one of the ways. Can you decide to go into marketing? Yeah, I can see uh Pastor Ima to make money now. Yeah, make money now. Don't wait till Berliner too. You can't have money when you are offering nothing. That's true. Dorothy, I can see marketing. Yes, marketing. So what can you market? There are a lot of things in the in the in the space that you can market. You can market medicine, you can market products, you can market services, you can market a lot of things. So you just contact, you can go into contact with a lot of people and then get product and get things to market. Market, marketing. So that is one viable means of getting money. The second thing I want to talk about is production business or manufacturing business. Manufacturing business. Some people are making money from the production business or the manufacturing business. So in this kind of business, you manufacture something, you produce something. So you go into the production. Somebody is producing sobolo. So the person producing sobolo is manufacturing something, is producing a certain product. I know of somebody who is now into production of um, 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 fresh drinks, fresh drinks, pineapple juice, orange juice, sobolo, and all kinds of watermelon and all that. The person is producing. You find somebody who is producing bread. My mother was once a baker, so she does the production of the bread, and some people come for it to go and market. So the marketing side is different from the production side. There are people who can just merge the two. They produce and they market themselves. But I'm looking at it in two different ways, two different ventures or two different means. You can go into the marketing alone. You can also go into the production. So you focus on producing something. You produce sachet water. Some people produce sachet water or produce you see a sachet water company. Some of them, they are not in the marketing, they are just in the production. So you go and buy from them and then you go and market it. So the way you go about it, the marketing is your own case. But you have to go to the factory and buy it from them. They are just at the production end to produce for you to come and buy from them. So they are not a marketing firm, but they are in the production firm. And there are people who are not producing the sachet water. They go to buy the sachet water from the producers. So we have marketing businesses and then we have the manufacturing businesses. And you can go into that also if you want to offer something to the world for somebody to buy, and then you get money or you earn money. The next thing I want to talk about is occasional businesses. So we have what we call, what are occasional businesses? They are businesses that happens in occasions or occasionally. So sometimes maybe Christmas season, there's something that you can bring up and you can get a lot of money. You see, there are occasions like holidays that you can bring up something. There are dry seasons. So these are seasonal businesses. In dry seasons, there are some things that are very, very, very lucrative. There are wet seasons or rainy seasons. There are things that are very lucrative. Even with the normal seasons of life, there are times that certain things are very expensive. There are people who can just buy maize. I know people who can buy maize, a lot of maize at the time that there is bumper harvest, and then hoard it, keep it, and wait for time that in the occasion, most times there's no much production of maize, and then they bring it into the market. So these people are getting a lot of money based on their engagement in occasional businesses or seasonal businesses. So you can enter into occasional businesses in occasions, festive seasons, um, um, dry and wet seasons, and all kinds. These are occasional businesses that you can look at what sells at particular windows of time, and then engage them to get a lot of money. You can think around that. And then the last thing I'll talk about is businesses that are around your profession. Businesses that are around your profession. So there are many people who don't know that the professions that you are in, you can get business out of it. Okay, you can get business out of it. For example, you are a teacher, you can do extra classes. You can do extra classes of people, from people who want it. There are some people who need the extra classes because the classroom will not help them. So you need to do extra class for them. It is a business you have created out of your profession. You can do home classes, organize students and teach them in their homes. You can do home classes. You can do online tuition of your subject. You are a geography teacher. Begin to teach the subject on YouTube or teach it on Facebook. Do something about it. People will patronize. You are a nurse. You can do home business from the nursing you are doing. So you do your normal and also engage in home services where people can call you, and then you cater for their medical needs that as a nurse you can do. We know some doctors who now do online whatever. So you just can contact them and then you pay something, and then they can do some consultation for you and recommendation for you. They are all side businesses you can do and get money from, but these are coming from your profession. So the profession that you have, the career that you have, that profession, that skill that you have, you can create business out of it, and that business can give you a lot of money. So 4 things I've mentioned. I've mentioned marketing businesses. You can buy from people that have produced something, produce some services, and then you market. You can go into that area. You can also go into production or manufacturing. You can also now go into occasional businesses. And the 4th one is that you can go into businesses that are around your profession. I hope you are getting it. Yes. So Dorothy, I see you have typed marketing business or trading business or production or manufacturing business. Yes, Henry, I see Henry written, you can't survive alone with your basic salary. Have streams of income. That is true. So we are talking about how to get a lot of money, how to make money, So the viable investment avenues that you can do or engage in to make money and to get a lot of money. That is what we are talking about. If the person, you have been employed somewhere, you're having a work you are doing, you already have a work, but that work cannot make you rich. It cannot make you financially free. So you need a side business. You need to do a side business. You need to do something else in addition to it. Another time we'll talk about how to go about the side business that will not frustrate your life, because some people have gone into side business and it has frustrated their lives. But you can go into side business and then it will not frustrate your life. So that one we'll talk about it later. I just want to open us to making money, the avenues we can use to make money as young people. So if you have been employed by somebody or the government, that is good, but you need a side business. And the side business, you can go into these 4 areas. You can go into marketing area, you can go into manufacturing area, you can go into seasonal businesses. I know somebody who, when the government in Ghana increased cocoa money to like 3,000 Ghana cedis, they made a lot of money. It was a seasonal business. They just bought a lot of cocoa beans down. So when the government increased it, The government increased it from like 700 cedis to 3,000 Ghana cedis. More than half. No, more. It is even more than 3 times the old price. And if they had 10 bags, 20 bags, they sold all of them, and they got a lot of money, and they got cash, and then they went off. So these are seasonal businesses you can engage in, and then you can also create business out of your main work or your profession. Okay, you are a home econ student, or you a VOTech something. You know how to bake many things. You know how to cook. You know how to engage in a lot of catering services. You can just create a restaurant. You can just be baking something. So all this can help you to get extra income to the main thing that you are doing. And if you are not employed at all by anybody, you have to start something and make that your employment. If somebody employs you, fine. But if nobody employs you, you have to start something. Start something right now. Start something right now. That will become your main employment that you are working on right now. Now, I want to say that I'm just ending. If you are somebody that you want to start up something like we have discussed, make sure you are looking at something that you are starting that you can continue. Something that you have started that you can continue and grow it. So don't touch something and then in just 3 months you put it somewhere. Those kinds of things doesn't help you in the future. Okay, it doesn't help your financial freedom in the future. Whatever you are starting, you should look at the future so that you can grow it. You can grow it with time. So I am starting a certain marketing business, marketing a certain product or service. Look at the long-term effect. Look at the future, how you are going to grow that thing so that it becomes a huge business and then becomes a blessing in bringing in a lot to your life. You have to look at that. If you are going into the production, you are looking at how to produce or manufacture something that thing that you have manufactured will so much grow. It become huge. Okay, don't just start a business. Start something that you can grow. If you are hearing me, you can type it there. Don't just start a business. Start a business that you can grow it with time. So as a young person, the business can be growing with you. Can be growing with you. See, it's not because you are just broke. So you do something trivial here and there, you dump it somewhere. You will not get much out of it, because everything that you start, you can really make a lot out of that thing when it is growing. So the business that you want to start, you will start making it well and getting a lot from it well when it begins to grow. So when you are starting a business, look at the long-term effect. Look at how you can grow it with time. You can grow it. You can grow it. You can grow it. I hope somebody is listening to me. You are a young person. So, just if you are growing your business and then by 5 years time, 10 years time, and you have really concentrated well on the business, 5 years, the business can be so huge. 10 years, the business can be so big. See, and then it becomes more relevant to your life. And the income that it will bring into you will be more wonderful than when you started. So I want to mention certain businesses here that I've written down that fit into or business around your profession. In the 4 businesses that you can start, be applicable to some people in their country, but in Ghana here, if you are here, certain businesses that you can do. So examples are coconut business. Coconut business, you can look at the marketing of coconut. Today, if you go to Accra, coconut is like 7 cedis, 8 cedis, 10 cedis. You can go into coconut business, either in the marketing or in the production. Okay, you can go into it. You can go into plantain chips. You can produce plantain chips, and plantain chips, if you keep it well, it can last for some time. It will not spoil, and everybody likes plantain. You can go into plantain chips, producing plantain chips. I believe that producing plantain chips, everybody can learn it quickly from anywhere, and then you can start some. You can go into production of Sobolo drink and fresh drinks, fresh juice drinks. You can go into that, producing that. You can do a whole big business out of locally made fresh juice that people can patronize, you can supply, people can order and all that. It can be a very good business you want to do. Don't just sit and say that you are just sitting down, you don't have work to do. So these are examples. You can go into bird float business. You can go into phone repair. Look at the number of phones that people are using in Ghana. If you are a repairer of those phones, I mean, just fixing of a screen, look at the price they take. See, and so you can go into phone repair, either selling of phones or phone repair. They are all businesses that you can go into. Laptop repair, repairing of laptops. It is a very good business because we have. You mention how much you want to take when it comes to how much they mention any amount, and you pay because you need a laptop. You can go into business. You can go into breakfast business. You can sell cocoa and kose. You can sell Tom Brown at the roadside in some place and all that. You can do breakfast business and produce breakfast for people who don't have the time to do Tom Brown in the house, to do the wheat in the house, to do the cocoa in the house. You can do it and supply them. I know somebody who was going to the banks selling breakfast to them, and he established contact to the point that they will call him, won't you bring, it was a man, won't you bring the breakfast? And with time he increased the normal breakfast of 10 cedis to 30 cedis. People were still buying. So you can go into breakfast business, and then breakfast, let people patronize the cocoa from you, the Tom Brown from you, and the wheat from you. You can go into Gary business. I know somebody who sell Gary, package it nice, send it to the banks. Many people will not want to stand by the roadside and buy Gary, but when you go to their office and they patronize the Gary and sell it off, buy it from the local people, pack it and then sell it. If you can go into the frying yourself, fine, but if you can't fry, you can just package it nicely and then market it. You can go into Gary. You can sell drinks. These drinks that have come, everybody is drinking some Bell Cola, whatever, all the soft drinks that have come. There's a lot of money in drinks, selling of drinks, because Africa and Ghana, we like celebration, and we don't have money too. So since we don't have money and we like celebration, we want to patronize the soft drink, the cheaper ones. See, the cheaper ones. So you can just decide to go into drinks. You are supplier of drinks. People can order cartons from you. They can order packs from you, drinks, and that is a very wonderful business that you can go into. You can go into Momo vendor business. You can go into home tutorials. Go to homes of people and teach them, the children. Go to them, establish some business deals with their parents and teach them. You can start a YouTube channel. Some of you can talk, you have good content, you can speak about a lot of things. Just do something. By 20 years, by 10 years, that YouTube channel you will start small can become a lucrative venture for them. If we are still using this YouTube thing and this Facebook thing, people are getting a lot of money from TikTok and Facebook. You you have a lot of things to talk about. You can talk about something good, and then people will patronize. Give it time for like 10 years, 15 years, and you will see that it will grow with you and then becomes a source of income for you. You can do that. A lot of young people are doing it. Why is that you think you cannot do? You can do it. And if you do it well, it will go far. You can go into farming, plant farming, plant okra, plant cassava, plant a lot of things. If you are able to go into farming well and you do the irrigations and all those things, you can be doing vegetables about 4 times a year, and then you are just harvesting. Okay, harvesting, and then you are just getting money out of that. You can go to animal family, poultry, selling of poultry, animals, pigs, goats, and all that. You can go into that as a young person. You can go into that. You can go into website design. Those of us who are good at computer, you can go into graphic designing, website designing, learn it. Okay, if not for relationship with some of my sons that they do the graphic design, if you go outside, you do just a common flyer, people are taking 150 cedis, 200 cedis. The least anybody can take is 100 cedis for just a flyer, and sometimes it's not even nice, but the person will take it. So if you are good with computer, learn how to do the graphic design, learn website design a simple website. You can go into that. You can do selling of sachet water. I told somebody to start selling pure water. The person came back and thanked me in my office. He said, "Pastor, if not for this business, it would be very difficult for me to feed my family." He's just selling the sachet water. He goes to take it from the company that produces it and then sells it as a shop. And that just the pure water he's selling is able to feed the family. So you can just go into selling of sachet water, selling of pure water, selling of bottled water. He has a lot of money. You can go into selling of ice cream cake business. People like to eat. You can go into that. Go into selling of food, kebab joint, food. People like to eat. No matter how broke people are, they will not buy car, they will not buy dress, but they will buy food. People will not buy car, they will not buy dress. They can wear their old dresses, but as for food, they will still buy the food. So if you have the wheel, you can go into that food business. We'll dedicate another video for how to raise capital, because the time is taking. My time is already up. You can go into granite paste, okay, and all kinds of businesses. So this business I've mentioned, you can group them under the 4 things I spoke about, 4 categories of business I spoke about: the marketing, the production or the manufacturing, the seasonal businesses, the businesses around your profession. You can group them and then look at the business around that. Finally, I want to say that your financial freedom depends on you. It depends on your personal decision. There is nobody that has been programmed by God that be poor. Poverty should become whatever your bed. Everybody must make a decision to be financially free, and you have to start now. That poverty will not be your friend. Money rather will be your friend. And you start now by making a decision to offer something to gain money. Look at these 4 avenues are provided to you. Look at any of them that you can go into. Choose a business line you want to go into, and then you can talk to me, you can chat me, we will talk. My line is 0555 656 994. 0555 656 994. You can just communicate to us This is what I want to do. Pastor, I want you to help me. This is what I want to do. This is the business I want to do. Whether it is marketing, whatever, production, seasonal business, I will give you mentorship. Will give you the guidelines for you to follow for your liberty. We are here to see to it that whatever God has said concerning your life will come to pass. So don't just choose to limit yourself to a certain window of poverty and then close yourself up not to be free financially. Whether you are working for the government or working for any company, remember that one alone cannot make you financially free. You can do something else in addition so that you can get money. Getting more money is not bad. It's like adding more meat and fish to your soup. There's nothing wrong with it. So getting more avenues where you get money, there's nothing wrong with it. It's good. So if you're able to create a lot of means by which you get money, that will be a blessing to your financial life. So don't let anything limit you. Go into life fearlessly, and whatever avenue you are supposed to tap into in these 4 categories I've mentioned to be able to gain money or get money, you have to start now. If you don't have work, I'm telling you, you cannot say that God has created you to be poor and be crying in your bed. Start something and start it right now. Make a decision right now that I'm not going to be financially poor. I'm going to go into any of these 4 or combine any of the 4 avenues I've spoken about so that you can gain financial freedom for yourself. And if by 35, if by 40 you set a certain target, by 50 you have a financial freedom, you can live without going through financial struggles and poverty, to be a blessing for you. It pains my heart to see people who are 60, 65, 70 still doing so much hard work to be able to feed, to be able to have food. It's so much painful. You don't want to get yourself into that. You don't want to get yourself into the a place where the only thing you survive on is your pension pay when you go on retirement. Pension pay is not enough for you to live the life that you are supposed to live or the life that you want to live. You must have certain avenues bringing in for you, and engage these 4 things I've spoken to you about. One of them can be an avenue you have to follow from today. You can combine any of the 2. Choose any business and then let's start from there. We'll talk more. I'll do a lot of videos concerning this matter. Talk to me about this business plan concerning something that he is doing, and it's a blessing to the person. You want to be in touch so that we can help you to be able to gain financial freedom. We are children of God, and we are not supposed to be poor. We are supposed to be wealthy. Make financial freedom decision now. It does not depend on your boyfriend, your husband, your wife. Don't depend on anybody. Make decision right now so that your life will never be the same. God bless you. Our time is so much fast gone, and we are going to continue another time. If not within the month, next month we'll meet again and talk about something else. God bless you. If you don't understand it, you can leave your comment there and then I will respond to it. Or you can chat me in the number that I have placed out so that we can chat on it. You are a blessing. The Lord bless your knowledge, bless your understanding, reveal things to you in the name of Jesus, and cause you to walk in the path where financial liberty will be your portion. You will never be caged in. You will never be imprisoned by poverty. Poverty is broken out of your life in the mighty name of Jesus. The Lord bless you, and see you another time. Bye-bye.